Hi, today we're going to talk about how to connect with your teacher on Google Meet and Google Meet etiquette. You're going to want to start by going to meet.google.com. Once you enter that into your web browser, you're going to want to hit join a meeting. Your teacher is going to provide you a Google Meet code. When you get to this screen, you're going to enter that code. Then hit continue. On this screen, you're going to want to make sure that you're turning off your microphone and your camera. Once you've turned your microphone and your camera off, you're almost ready to join. If you have a headset or earphones that you could use, make sure you have those ready to go and plugged in. This is going to really help you stay focused to what your teacher is saying, and also it's going to help you avoid any distractions. Once I'm ready to join, I'm going to click join now.
Hi, Ms. Salazar. I'm so glad you could join me. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and be in slant positions, and then you may unmute yourself and turn on your video.
So Ms. Wynn has asked me to be in slant. For distance learning, that's going to mean my screen is on, I'm listening attentively, I'm ready to ask questions, I'm nodding yes or no or showing her thumbs up and thumbs down, and I'm ready to talk with my teacher. So since she's asked me, I'm going to go ahead and unmute myself and also turn on my video.
Hi, I can see you now. Okay, Ms. Salazar, now that you're ready and in slant position, we want to make sure that we have a good studying space. Make sure you found a comfortable, non-distracting place to sit. So make sure you're not on your bed, because that's where we sleep and we can get sleepy doing that. Make sure you're not on the floor, somewhere you can sit up straight and have your computer in front of you. Also, make sure that your lighting is good, right? So Ms. Salazar, go ahead and either turn off the light or open up your blinds like she did. And then also make sure you have your materials ready. Okay? You should always be keeping your materials in some kind of pouch near your study, in your study space, okay? And then also, if you feel like you might, sometimes, your family members are around or they might come in with a question, go ahead and write a note and stick it outside your door or wherever you're studying to let them know, hey, I can't be disturbed right now. I'm trying to study and get a big brain, okay? Are you ready, Ms. Salazar? You can go ahead and give me a thumbs up when you do. There you go. So there are different hand signals that your teacher might use or teach you to use because we don't always have our mic on, right? So for example, Ms. Salazar, how would you show me that you have a question? There you go. And if I ask you, do you agree or disagree? Then you can show me agree and then disagree, right? And then your teacher, but like I said, your teacher might have other hand signals for you, okay? Ms. Salazar, when you're ready, go ahead and open up your chat box and you can put in there any type of question that you might have.
Now that my teacher has asked me to open my chat box, I'm going to go up towards the time and I'm going to click on this bubble. That's going to open my chat box. Once I've opened my chat box, if I have any questions, I can type them here. Since right now I don't have any questions, I'm not going to type anything in the chat box. We need to make sure that we're only using the chat box to get help, not to talk to our friends or say silly things.
Right. So I can also share materials with you through links through the chat box. So for example, if I wanted for all of us to work on a document together, I can go ahead and send a link into the chat. And when you're ready, Ms. Salazar, go ahead and click on it and open it up.
So through my chat box, I can see that my teacher has shared a document with me. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. As you can tell, when I click on that document, I can no longer see my Meet. So I'm going to show you how you can see both the document that you're working on and your Meet at the same time. Before I do that, I can tell that Ms. Wynn has requested that I make a copy of the document. So I can easily do that by just clicking Make a Copy. To split my screen so I can see two things at the same time, I'm going to go to the top to the title of this document. I'm going to click on it and hold down. Then I'm going to drag it away from the first document. You can do that by dragging down. I'm then going to go to the edge of this window and I can see my arrows. I'm going to click and I'm going to move it towards the center so it's only half of my screen. I'm going to do the same thing with my Google Meet. So I'm going to go back to my Google Meet and I'm going to go to the edge and I'm going to click on it and move it towards the center. Now I can see both the document and my teacher at the same time. I'm ready.
Okay, great. Thank you for showing me that you're ready with our hand signal. Okay, so also now when you're ready, I would like for you to share your screen with me.
So your teachers can sometimes ask you to share your screen. That might be because you need help with something or you're just sharing something you're working on with them. So I can do that by going to my Google Meet, closing my chat box because I no longer need that. When I go down to the bottom, it says present now. When I click on present now, it's going to give me 3 options. If you're not sure, you can always ask your teacher. Miss Wynn, it's asking me to share my entire screen, a window, or a Chrome tab. Which do you prefer?
Thank you for asking. Go ahead and share your entire screen with me.
So I'm going to go ahead and click on entire screen. My computer is most likely going to ask me to make sure to confirm. So I'm going to click on my entire screen and click share.
Okay, and I will give you the thumbs up when I see your screen. Great. Now that I see your screen and let's say we've worked on our work together, go ahead and end your presentation.
So my teacher has now asked me to end my presentation. I'm going to click back into my Google Meet. I'm going to go down to where it says you are presenting. When I click on this, it gives me the option to stop presenting. I've now stopped presenting my screen.
Great. Now that you've stopped presenting, our session is done. Go ahead and end our session.
So now that the session's over, I'm going to go back to my Google Meet and I'm going to use the leave call button at the bottom. Once I've left the call, it's going to ask me to fill out this survey piece. I do not have to do this. This is completely optional. If I need to return back to the home screen to join another session, I can do that here. If not, I can just close my window and I'm all done.